So when you're starting on your creative path and you get an insight that there's something that you have a choice that you want to achieve. It could be something simple, it could be something large, it doesn't matter. But what you're going to experience is because of the unconscious and ego involvement, it's going to build tension. So when we're talking about tension is that you're going to have tension at different levels, right? So now we have some pressure here. Let's say that you decided that you want to buy yourself a home. You've identified exactly where it is. You've started searching out lenders. You found an agent. All this stuff I can relate to. And so you're building a little tension there. And then as you're going along, you run into a little bit of a fahoo with the lender requirements. Maybe you haven't got your taxes done or something, that's going to take a little time and you get frustrated and the tension builds. And the question that's showing up underneath the surface in the unconscious is, do you really want this house? Do you really want this house? And it's going to keep building that tension to see if you're going to push through and get the taxes done, get to the lender so you can get qualified for that house you want in the neighborhood you want. If you happen to cave and collapse, you may decide, oh, maybe I'm going to just rent for a couple more years. So you reduce the tension, and the unconscious is actually pulling your energy this way then, because now you're back into your old flow. You haven't changed anything, but you're feeling kind of let down, right? You've totally given up your goal, and you didn't quite make it to the maximum level of tension where you actually did hit the closing of your house. You kind of fell a little bit short because the ego said it'd be so much easier if you just renewed your lease. And there you go. Now you got to wait another year, maybe two. And so it's kind of how tension works. And it's the tension is telling us something, actually telling us something good.
It's a language.
That's a language.
It's a thing. It's like you said on the slide. It's a signal. The key. The problem is a lot of times we see the tension and we think it's something to run
Bad.
from.
Yeah.
Bad, and we're supposed to run from it. In reality, is if you don't get entangled with the tension, that's the important thing, right? But like I said in the very first talk that we had, is be the observer of the tension, be the observer of the situation that is here offered to you as a learning experience, right? And anyway, so that.
Yeah, it's true. And so when you feel the tension, it's just your ego kicking in, trying to compensate for its discomfort, right? It doesn't want to be called out that it doesn't have its taxes done. It doesn't want to be seen as less because it doesn't have its taxes done. It doesn't want to see it being a failure for not achieving your dreams either. So it's going to come up with a really good reason why this isn't going to work. And it's all going to seem like it's natural flow. Mm-hmm. So it was really easy to renew the lease, for instance, instead of doing the dream.
Well, that's a cycle. You get stuck in that cycle again, right? Somebody asked the question, who created the matrix that we're in? Guess what? You did.